Hello and welcome to this edition of Cat Chat. My name is Ryan Killilea.
And I'm Mitch, MacDonald.
We're here to talk to you about the busy weekend we got ahead of us and a couple of things going on in the spring sports that happened in the past week or so. Mitch, why don't you kick it off?
Yeah, let's start with track and field, who will be hosting the Wildcat Invitational here at Randolph College tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the second annual Wildcat Invitational, and just like last year, it serves as the precursor, kind of the penultimate, or the last meet, the last warm-up before the ODAC championship. So they had a great show last year in the ODACs, and hopefully this year will be the same, and it all kicks off with this weekend.
Yeah, and if you haven't gotten Chris Irwin's email, there will be a shooting blanks at the track meet tomorrow, so don't get scared if you hear gunshots.
Yeah.
Nothing bad is happening, but go out and support your track team.
Yeah, trained professional, come out, support the team. Starts at 9 o'clock. That's what will be a very busy day on campus. And why don't we move on to something else that's going on campus tomorrow?
Yeah, Ryan will be all over the place tomorrow, and we'll move to tennis right now. It's senior day for both the men and women as they face Guilford College.
Yeah, it starts at 1 o'clock, but the pre-match ceremonies will begin at 12:45. And, always an emotional day, as you know, playing on senior day. 5 seniors on the men's side and 1 senior on the women's side. And it'll be really special for them just to get to play their last regular season home match. So the women right now, I believe, have wrapped up a home quarterfinal match, and the men have a chance to get a quarterfinal match. They need some help, and they'll start tomorrow with what will be a quarterfinal preview, pretty much.
Yeah, and we'll get back to tennis later in the show for something that we forgot last time, but we are back on track with our food duo of the week.
Yeah, viewer number 18, and that's Joe Killilea. He reminded me that we didn't do the food duo after watching.
All right, now let's move to softball, who has their senior day also against Guilford.
Yeah, like we said, it goes bing, bang tomorrow. And softball will begin at 3 o'clock. Reason for the little bit later start on the weekend is the throwers will be out beyond their outfield fence until about 1 o'clock, so you wouldn't be able to warm up until then. And you don't want a javelin flying, you don't want softballs flying and people dodging stuff. So they're taking on Guilford. Should be a very good contest. Still a lot of movement that can happen for the ODAC softball tournament, and this is their second to last doubleheader, so will be very good to see them play. Yeah, and they're
having quite a season so far. They actually played Lynchburg College, which on the last episode of Cat Chat we talked about was a huge game for the softball team, and they ended up splitting games. And so that helped them a little bit in the ODAC rankings.
Yeah, it definitely did. Lynchburg was second in the conference at the time, so it's always nice to take one away from someone higher than you and also someone who is your city rival. And included a bomb by Lauren Morris, so that was always nice to see.
Yeah, all right, well now that we've talked about softball, let's move on to the men's lacrosse team, who will play against Bridgewater here at home tomorrow at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a huge game. Really a great rivalry so far as 2 young teams in the ODAC face off.
Yeah, it should be a very good game. Last year, I think, was a 1-goal game up there. Ryan Campbell scored with 5 minutes left to win for you guys. So, like you said, it is a very big game, and you guys are playing very well going into this.
Yeah, we just played against Lynchburg College, which was a tough game, but that was from a pretty amazing opponent. And then last Saturday, we played against Greensboro College and got back on the winning side of things for what has been a tough season so far.
Yeah, and that game you had a hat trick, correct? And it was actually no, you had more than that. You had 4 goals, or was it 5?
4 goals and
okay.
An assist.
And which was your 3rd straight hat trick. So let's see if you can keep it going. Against the Eagles on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. And now let's move on to the women's lacrosse team. As they have a game today, which is their senior day against Virginia Wesleyan.
Yeah, another key game. Last year was a very exciting game down in Virginia Beach. I believe 32 goals were scored between the 2 teams, so it was back and forth action the entire time, and it should be a tough one, or it should be a great one. Leah Hughes, Taylor Gamble, and Chelsea Marciniak will be honored before the game, so I know they'll be looking to go out with a big win today.
Yeah, and congratulations to those 3 for all the hard work they've put into the women's lacrosse team. The women's team has actually been on a little hot streak lately, playing against Sweetbriar with a big win. where Tegan Stanley had 8 points. So that's a pretty incredible feat, so congratulations to them.
Yeah, great dominating win. Watched most of it online, because I was preparing to do other work, but just controlled the game the entire time. So.
Yeah, now let's move on to equestrian team, as we have some congratulations in order for Morgan Hook and Madeline Davis on making it to nationals. That will be in Kentucky, in Lexington, Kentucky on May 4th. So may the 4th be with you in your trip to nationals.
Yeah, going for the open flat and the novice fences after winning the zone championship. So, the team just missed out on going to the overall team competition, but great season for them. And Morgan and Madeline, they get a chance to continue it, which always a great feat.
Yes, some more banners might be flying in our gym upstairs.
I can see that.
Depending on how well they do. So good luck to them. If you see them around campus, wish them luck. And now for the greatest part of the show, we're going to do a little food duo of the week. Ryan, take it away.
You know what? For those of you that don't know, this past Wednesday was National Grilled Cheese Day. And I went to the D Hall, got a couple of grilled cheeses, absolutely delicious, and I went up the second time and got another one just because to emphasize it. I'm not a big tomato soup person, but some people like to dip it in the tomato soup. So that's why our food duo of the week is going to be our grilled cheese with tomato soup. So why don't you take it away?
Yeah, and we have awarded the grilled cheese and tomato soup to our very own Doug Corbett and Jenna Sweets. The chemistry they have as a men's and women's tennis players just goes hand in hand with grilled cheese and tomato soup. I am one of those people who loves a good bowl of tomato soup in my grilled cheese. You can dip it, you can sip it. It's just a match made in heaven.
Yeah, and you know what? They're both members of SAC, doing great things, supporting the community. Both captains, 2-year captains. So. Or they're both captains this year, so it just shows the leadership they have and everything they've done for the program. And with tomorrow being senior day, we felt it was very appropriate for this.
Congratulations, and as we were actually talking about that, I'm craving a grilled cheese sandwich right now.
I could go for one myself.
So I'm going to find the nearest place to do that. Thank you for watching, and as always, go Wildcats.